Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. As you can see, it's 11th May, 11:24 a.m. So it's literally 12 hours later from my exercise of analysis of pairs last night, Sunday night, at towards midnight, around 11. I began literally 11 p.m. I began literally analyzing pairs, and I just said, let me have a look now to see how they're going. And remember, the last trade I mentioned was NZD-CAD. And for NZD-CAD, I gave a sell 55 pips. And NZD-CAD is actually moving down from our entry. If I look at this, our entry was around 85,344. That's where price was at. So it's now 16 pips on its way down. Actually, let's look at this lower time frame, 30 minutes. Yes, this is where we got, the price was last night at 11. Wait, no, price was, let's see, 11, 20th, around here, around 11. So price was here, so it kind of, pulled up, but then it came down. My take was that we're going to go down for 55 pips. And as you can see, if I'm to look here, if you took this trade at midnight last night, you'd be 35 pips in profit. So yay, that's money. So that's one trade in profit. Obviously, I didn't take this trade because you guys know what my rule is. I don't trade on Mondays. Mondays, I do other aspects of my business, which is just basically talking to people about our mentorship, our academy, how we can support them as Forex traders and students. So that's that. Then let's look at Euro GBP. I'm going to keep this pretty short. So I'm just looking at the pairs we looked at yesterday. And Euro GBP, I predicted a sell for 250 pips. So I believe this is still happening. You can see the candle here, the red candle here, because we looked at Euro GBP when it was, let me go, on this red candle that is on the 8th, okay? So it was going down, so I predicted a sell. I'm still biased for a sell on Euro GBP, but it's still it's doing an impulse, it's forming an engulfing candle. So let's look at the 30-minute chart. So it's actually going up, okay, which is fine because remember it has gone up like how many pips? Or 20 pips, that's fine. So it's pulling back to the previous high, which even according to my arrows, which I had analyzed last week, I was predicting it to kind of pull back up before it goes down. So I'm okay with this trade. I wouldn't enter now for the sell because it's in between the range, okay? So it's in between the channel. As you can see, there's a whole channel over here, okay? So yeah, there's some pips to take, right? About 100. I would rather wait for the 100 pips move so that I can jump in on for like almost 150 pips. Okay, so I can forfeit 90 pips so that I can get almost double that, 172. And my entry sell limit would be at 0.88505. Technically, yes. That's for Euro. So I'm still best on a sell for that. So I'm getting it's not yet ready, in my opinion, for a sell. Euro NZD is, we looked at it yesterday when it was at up here on this candle. So yes, it did go on a sell. I predicted 200 pips. So let's see. It did go for 200 pips. It went for about more, 300. So if you enter that trade, you literally made 200 pips overnight. Because guys, no, wait. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong candle. Yeah, this is the candle for today. So Euro NZD. Yeah, I'm still biased for a sell. It's not yet ready. Yeah. but I feel like it wants to pull back to the previous high before it bounces back down. Okay, so we wait on that Euro NZD, ZAUUSD. I was taking a sell. I had a bias for a sell on gold. I'm still on a bias for a sell on gold. It's still moving. I wouldn't jump in right now on gold because I feel like it's still ranging here. Here. Yeah, so it's possible it will go up then come down. So I'll wait for it to pull back up to this high and then go down and target about. So gold, I'm looking, yeah, 700 pips. 78 pips, sorry, not 700 pips. 78 pips. My entry would be at 1709.874 on a sell. So that's, I'm still biased for a sell on gold. German 30. German 30 I called a sell. No, actually German 30 I called a buy. Let's see what happened. So this is where the market was. Okay, guys. And it actually did go into a buy, right? It opened up here. 200 pips. Let's see how many pips that is. That's about 100 pips. So you could have easily got 100 pips before it pulled down. Let's look at US 30. So I think we were on track with the same. I'm on a sell. I was on a buy. I predicted 400 pips on US 30. So let's look at this again. On a buy from 11, right? When the market opens up. So how many pips did we go? Around 200 and something. That's 200. So far we are good on GR30. On US 30 that we've done 260 pips. I predicted 400 pips. Okay, so that's not bad because you've already gotten 200. You'd be happy. And then gold is okay. It's not yet ready, but it's okay. Euro and ZD still waiting for them. I'm still biased for sales on all gold, Euro and ZD, Euro GBP. NZD card already executed. So that's nice, already 40 pips in profit, about 35 pips in profit. So we're looking at now AUDUSD. AUDUSD, I was biased for a buy. So let's look at what happened. So I took AUDUSD about 120 pips. Pips are not much. So far, just 37 pips. So I'm still biased on a buy because let's look at the day chart. Unless it wants to break here, it's very possible that it's gonna break. It could break rather here. Okay. Possibly this resistance is pretty strong. So AUDUSD, I just wait for it to play out, right? I'll just wait for it to play out. I can see there's a candle here formation on the day chart that's pushing the price down, and there's a confirmation here. So it's very possible that with AUDUSD, there'd be a pullback faster buy, a sell before it continues onwards and upwards. Because guys, this is the low of the trend. That's AUDUSD. So we are still holding on that. Then we have AUD. I suppose AUDJPY is behaving the same. Yeah, absolutely. I had said AUDJPY 150 pips. It probably just went 50 pips. Did about 60 pips. So we are off by 100 pips, 90 pips, but it's okay. I had actually said buy 60 to 150 pips. So yeah, actually that's fine. So AUD, but it's still, I'm still biased for an uptrend. It might push down all the way to 69.327 and then push back up. So we'll keep monitoring it. And then we'll do a final analysis by the end of the week in terms of how this trade went. So then quickly, I want to look at GBPCHF. I was in for a sell for 140 pips, and I think we are on course for the sell. I think that was a good call. That was really a good call. So because we've already done like 40 pips, and I feel like it's going to continue dropping another 100 pips. Let's look at GBPNZD. The formation here for me is a sell because there's a flag formation. If you guys know what a flag is, this is a flag. I see a flag. I see a flag. I see a flag. I see a flag. I need to put my music, my playlist for trading. Usually I trade with really cool music. So this for me is a flag formation, and I'm seeing a downtrend with this formation. So we're good with the GBPNZD. We'll keep watching it. Yep, it broke the there. So let's see how many pips. Remember, I said this would come all the way here. 268 pips, and I said GBPNZD about 130. This would be, it's a clean one, right? But we'll see. But it's done. It's done about 30 pips already. GBPUSD, the same thing. This one is clean. I see a downtrend. Yeah, very clean candles, very strong impulse. Measure. From here, we've already done about 50 pips on GU. In GU, I'm predicting 200 pips drop. GJ, GBPJPY. GBPJPY, I was biased for a buy. Let's look at this again. So I did go into a buy. I was biased for a buy for 50 pips. Let's confirm this. And we did 60. We did about 70 pips. Yeah. So then I said sell for 200. And yes, it's now on a downtrend. And I'm looking at it getting to 130.550. That's GBPJPY. So guys, there you have it. Out of all the 12 trades, 3, I'm waiting for 3 to pan out. The rest, we're good to go. Gold, Euro, NZD, and Euro GBP are the ones I'm waiting for because they are in a range and we're good. So guys, as you can see, out of the 12 trades, if at all you took all of them, you literally made 9 out of, you made 9 out of 12. That means you could have profited about 75%, which I think is pretty good, considering the others are still going to go down. 75% is not bad. But like I said, we were not live. We were just looking at the analysis and trying to see before and after. So thank you for watching my after. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. If you want me to contact you, put your details. If you want to join my mentorship team, where we will guide you in learning through our academy, feel free to get on board. I'm actually currently looking for 5 people. And these are 5 people who want to be mentored, in Forex trading from scratch. And all they need to do, they need to be dedicated, they need to be teachable and coachable, they need to be ready to put in the effort, and they need to at least have $235 to get started. Thank you guys and have a lovely day. It's now 11:40 a.m.